Good afternoon. I'm Jim Morton, President of Cape Fear Community College. I have the honor of welcoming you to the 2018 Cape Fear Community College Commencement Ceremony. Give yourselves a round of applause. If those in the audience would now please stand as you're able and remain standing. It is my honor to welcome the Heidi Trask High School Junior ROTC under the direction of Sergeant First Class Keyless, who will be presenting the colors, and Cape Fear Community College alum Miss Mariah Grace Sutton, who will sing the national anthem for us. Mariah?
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Please be seated. Thank you, Mariah. That was beautiful as usual. I would like to thank this afternoon's Grand Marshal, who led the faculty processional and carried the academic mace. Program Director for Industrial Systems Technology, Mr. Joe Justice. Hey, give him a round of applause. He did a great job. Also joining us today on behalf of the CFCC faculty and staff are Ms. Melissa Singler, to my left, Executive Vice President, Dr. Jason Chafin, Vice President of Academic Affairs, Ms. Joanne Sears, Vice President for Student Services and Enrollment Management. It is now my pleasure to introduce CFCC's Mr. Charles McCauley, who will be giving this afternoon's invocation.
Father, we thank you for today. We thank you that we're able to come together and celebrate this amazing event. Father, I pray that every dream, plan, and destiny that you have for all these students come true. Let each and every student in here accomplish as much as they want to. Let them go as far as they need to. And allow them to enjoy this moment and create memories that will last forever. Father, be with each and every one of us as we continue our journey. Keep us safe, protect us, and be with us as we continue on our journey. Father, you are so good, and we thank you for all that you have done for us. And we thank you for all that you continue to do for us. Be with us today. In your name we pray. Amen.
Thank you, Charles. It is now my honor to introduce the Vice Chair of the Cape Fear Community College Board of Trustees, Ms. Suzanne David.
Thanks so much, and welcome to Cape Fear Community College and the wonderful Wilson Center. We're so happy to have you all here this afternoon. And on behalf of the Board of Trustees, I want all the graduates to know that this is the most rewarding thing that we do as being on the Board of Trustees, is to be here with you as you graduate. Everything that we do behind the scenes is to make your educational experience the most rewarding it can be for all of you, for you to achieve your goals and to further your education and your career. Whether this starts your career or starts your education, you are all equipped through the fine instructors that we have here to step out into the world and succeed in whatever you do. The thing that is always amazing to me is as I meet graduates from Cape Fear and students out in the public, I realize that you are all leaders. Whatever your occupation is, you step out and lead and show that not only did our instructors give you the best education, but they taught you how to be the best citizens, not only for New Hanover and Pender County, but for the state of North Carolina and for the United States. So we are very proud of each and every one of you and wish you only the very best in whatever you decide to do from this day forward. Now, I have a couple of important things that I need to do, and one of those is to introduce you to the other board members that are here with me today. And to the far end is Mr. William Turner. Next is Mr. Louis Burney. And then next is Colonel John Millia. And through the generosity, there are some people that I'd like for you to recognize and applaud tonight. We have so many community partners that help Cape Fear and help you succeed in your careers, but the folks that are most instrumental in this building are with us tonight, and I would like to recognize the Wilson family. They are with us tonight for graduation. Another thing that I have, which is most dear to my heart as my father was a veteran, is to recognize all those that have been in military service for our country. You have given so much and offered so much so that we could have so much. And I would like for all of our graduates, faculty, and guests to please rise if you have been in military service. Thank you so much. Those that have served in the military are such an important part of Cape Fear Community College, and we so much appreciate all that you have done and all that you will do for our country. And thank you so much.
Thank you, Ms. David. I would like to begin this afternoon by recognizing the nearly 1,300 Cape Fear Community College faculty and staff who have educated and guided this year's graduating class. They are the most gifted, innovative, and compassionate people I know, and they are committed to seeing our students succeed, and they're up on stage with us this evening. Please join me in giving them a round of applause. This Sunday, we will celebrate Mother's Day, and soon we will celebrate Father's Day. This afternoon, we would like to celebrate the many hardworking and dedicated parents who are graduating here today. Would all the graduates who are parents please stand? All right. Congratulations. Thank you. Your hard work and dedication has not gone unnoticed, and I know you are an inspiration to your children. Graduating from the college is a tremendous accomplishment and is also extraordinarily extraordinary to be the first in your family to do so. Graduates, if you're the first person in your family to graduate from college, would you please stand to be recognized? Thank you. As I said, I was honored to be here with you this afternoon, but actually this is an understatement. I'm extremely proud of each and every one of you. I hope you are proud of yourselves as well. Let's take a moment for you to soak it in and enjoy the moment. Many of you have worked hard, full-time, while attending school, raised a family, or started a business. You have spent long hours writing papers, reading textbooks, but what's important to realize right now is that you have done it, and you did it, and you're here today. You're on stage today, graduating from college. You have done what many others only dream of. For some of you, the educational journey will continue as you transfer and seek additional degrees, and some of you will begin new careers or use what you have already learned to excel in your current field. However, what you will all do, even if you don't realize it, is inspire. Just by being here today, you're inspiring hundreds of others to take the first step to realizing their dream. Class of 2018, this is your moment. Give yourself a round of applause. This is good. We have someone here special today. It is now my honor to introduce a very special guest with us this afternoon. He's a CFCC alum, Mr. Jason Mott. That's right, he's one of our own. He started here, and you will hear his story in a few minutes, but we're proud to have him back to tell his story. Jason has an Associate of Arts degree from Cape Community College, a Bachelor of Arts in Fiction, and a Master's in Arts in Poetry, both from UNCW. He was nominated for a 2009 Pushcart Prize Award, and Entertainment Weekly lists him as one of their 10 new Hollywood next wave of people to watch. His 2013 debut novel, The Returned, was a New York Times bestseller and was adapted by Brad Pitt's production company, Plan B, as an ABC TV series and aired under the title of Resurrection. His second novel, The Wonder of All Things, is soon to be adapted for the big screen with Lionsgate Entertainment. And his third novel, The Crossing, will be released next week. He's also the author of 2 popular poetry collections. Jason continues to live here in southeastern North Carolina and is currently a writer in residence at UNCW. Please join me in welcoming CFCC alum, Mr. Jason Mott.
All right, thank you guys for having me. It always feels weird when someone introduces me. I keep looking for someone else to walk out like, oh, this guy sounds good. Who is he? Doesn't feel like the actual person that I am. Class of 2018, you made it. Let's go. Applause, give me some noise, give me some noise. Yeah. It's a long road to get here. You guys are supposed to be excited right now. Don't sit there like you're not excited. Be excited right now. This is a big day. Yeah, there we go. That's the effort I want. I want to leave here with hearing problems right now. That's what I want. It feels good being here. It feels very odd. Being up here now reminds me of how old I actually am. I keep thinking I was here 4 or 5 years ago, and when I got here this morning, I was doing the math. It was actually 14 years ago. You can almost get your learner's permit in the amount of time it's been since I left here, so that's kind of weird. I'm turning 40 this year, which I felt good about until I got here, and now I feel bad about it because all y'all are young, and it just makes me angry. I'll be depressed later tonight, and I'll weep sadly in the dark, but that's okay. But I really am very happy to be here, more than I can probably put into words. Being here today and giving these commencement speeches has reminded me of just how formative and how important my time here was. And so I'm going to talk a little bit today about what my time here meant to me. And as a writer, writers are very egotistical and self-absorbed, so I want to talk about myself anyway, and plus I got the mic, so it's all about me right now. It'll be your day soon, in about 10 minutes, it's totally your day, but for now, I got the microphone. So here's the thing about all of you sitting here today in those very specific seats. All of you are a very special and rare breed. You may not realize it now. It means some of you may already know you're very special, and hey, more power to you. You got more self-esteem than I ever had. But for those of you who don't really understand how important it is being here right now, this is what my commencement speech is about. I'm definitely talking to you guys. As you all kind of gleaned from the introduction, I'm a writer. I do it full time. It's the thing that it's my bread and butter. It's something I've worked for a very long time, and I'm very proud of being there. It sounds very glamorous. And by the way, I've never met Brad Pitt. I always get that question whenever someone talks about that. It's like, did you meet Brad Pitt? No, still haven't met Brad Pitt. It was a very difficult road getting here. It's not a very glamorous job. I wake up at about 6 a.m. I start working. I work until about 1 o'clock in the afternoon. 5-6 days a week. It's just me in a room trying to make words happen. No one famous shows up to visit. No one calls. I'm not sitting there drinking a bottle of vodka. It's just very boring. But that's the part that people don't hear about, and that's the part that I always like to talk about. So another part of my story that gets talked about is the fact that I went to UNCW for an undergraduate degree in fiction and a graduate degree in poetry. And those are very important facts. Those are true things about my narrative. But there's another part about my story that does not get talked about a lot. And that's the part that I kind of want to focus on up here talking today. So part of my personal backstory is that, I didn't do very well in high school. I used to be very embarrassed of saying that, and I'm not embarrassed of saying that anymore. As many of you already know, I was a student here and I transferred out, but I want to talk about how I wound up being a student here. So it was never that I wasn't as smart as my classmates, and it wasn't that my parents weren't pushing me hard enough to become, successful in life. It was simply that I just did not understand the point of high school. I just didn't get it. To me, high school was just this thing where they put me in math classes I didn't really care about. They sent me to history classes I didn't really care about. And they kept telling me that this was all very important, but I never really got it. And so I just kind of showed up to class and did the barest minimum to get by. And I came really close to not getting by on multiple occasions. That's, again, just another part of my narrative. Hopefully you all had different narratives, but I like to just be very honest with you guys. And so to me, high school was just something that was kind of keeping me from getting out into the real world. And the real world was where I wanted to be, even though I had no clue about what I really wanted to do once I got into the real world. So my parents kept stressing that they wanted me to go to college. They were really big on that. My father worked for 27 years down at International Paper in Rigglewood, supported our entire family, and I'm very proud of him for that. So for me, college wasn't really a necessary thing, but my parents really wanted me to go. And of course, having, at the end of 4 years in high school, of someone who didn't really get it and didn't really care about high school, I had a GPA that kind of reflected that. So I applied to all these different colleges. About 8 or 9 of them got rejected from every single one across the board. Nobody wanted me, which was pretty deserving. That's what my grades were kind of reflecting. So after high school, I didn't get accepted anywhere. I was like, what do I do now? So I wound up moving to Greensboro for about a year, living up there with some family. Got tired of that, came back home, and my father was one of those men who was very direct about either you're going to get a job or you're going to go to school. Those are the only 2 options you have here. You can't live here and just hang out. And so I was like, well, I'll do the school thing because work sounds not fun. So I was like, I'll go back to school for a while. But I still didn't know what I really wanted to do. I knew that I liked writing, but writing was never something that was presented as a really avenue of something you could do. So I knew I liked watching cops. So weirdly enough, I wound up enrolling in criminal justice. And people often find that very surprising. I'm still surprised by it today. So I came here, I enrolled in the criminal justice program. I was in it for about a semester or 2. I even took some welding classes, and people asked me, why would you take criminal justice and welding? Were you gonna be Batman or something? I don't know, you gotta build that Batmobile somehow, right? But it was made because I just like cars. So all of you guys here, if there's anyone here who has automotive tech information, please holler at me afterwards. I got a 66 Mustang I'm working on right now, can use some help with. But that was my experience here. And as typically happens, when you're somewhere where you don't really fit and you're not really trying hard and you don't really want to be there, it oftentimes doesn't end well. And part of my narrative that doesn't get talked about was that I dropped out of Cape Fear Community College. And I don't mean I signed up and withdrew and signed paperwork and walked out. I just stopped coming to class one semester and just walked off. And I was totally fine with that. And then a few years later, not long thereafter, my mother passed. It was very sudden, and as often is the case when someone close to you passes, my mother's death reminded me of, one, the fragility of life. We are all in a very short and wonderful thing, and it's important to kind of understand that and embrace that. The second thing my mother's death taught me was to learn the value of the people around us, the family, the friends, the loved ones we have. Those are the most important things in our world, and her death taught me that. The third thing that my mother's death taught me was that I wasn't very content with my life at the time. I hadn't really known it, I hadn't really thought about it at the time, but I just knew that there were things in my life that I wanted to be doing, and I was not doing them. Worse than that, I wasn't even moving in the direction of being able to do them. I was just kind of existing. I was sitting very stationary, and I knew that I did not want that anymore. Her death had taught me that. So what happened next? 6 months after her passing, I quit my job and I enrolled here at Cape Fear. But before I could actually do that, I came here to enroll in the college transfer program, but before I could do that, I had that little tiny problem of dropping out and disappearing. So I showed up and I was like, went and talked to the admissions people and I was like, what can we do about this? So there's a little thing called academic forgiveness. Some of you guys may be well acquainted with that. Some of you may not. If you know what that is, then high five to you. You're my fellow people. No judgment here. But for those of you who don't know, academic forgiveness is essentially a second chance. It says that more or less, someone is willing to forgive the mistakes you have made and give you a chance to show that you have learned from them. Academic forgiveness is a chance to say to someone, I believe you when you say that things are different now. I believe that you want something different for yourself. And that is a very powerful thing. It may be more powerful than we even understand. So often in life, we find others by their past. We remember the way they were and believe that they can never change. And if we're honest, we know people who have never changed, people who were one way for decades and they are still that same exact person. And we oftentimes turn that lens on ourselves. We think that we are a certain version of ourselves and that version can never change. And there's a strength in that, but there's also a weakness in that. Now, again, I'm just telling my personal narrative. All of you here, I'm sure, have your own diverse stories. Like, I've been in those seats. I know what it's like at a community college with different people of different backgrounds. You've got ex-military people who are here, men and women who served our country. Again, I give you thanks for that. You've got people who are fresh out of high school, people who have been working in other careers their entire lives and are coming back to school. You've got people who are in current careers and who are just trying to improve themselves and move up that chain at work. All those people come and become a part of this community that's sitting right here before me. You all have your own stories, and they are of vital importance. But I also know that some of you here can identify with what I'm saying. I know that somewhere in this sea of people, someone here woke up one day and looked at their life and decided that they wanted something different. And different does not have to mean better. Sometimes life can be perfectly good, and yet we still feel the need to grow and to change and to become just a little bit more than we currently are. And one thing we don't often talk about is the amount of courage that it takes to create a change in your life. It takes a whole lot of inner strength to wake up one day and say, tomorrow will be different because I will make it different. And believe it or not, everyone here, all of you guys sitting up here on stage, whether your story is like mine or not, you all said those words to yourself. Maybe you didn't phrase them in the exact same way that I'm phrasing them, but at some point, you all decided to change your world. Here at the end, it's very easy to forget that. When you cross the finish line after running a marathon, you look back and you marvel at all the miles you covered, but it's very easy to forget that every mile that you ran was difficult. We forget that every mile was made up of thousands of steps, one after the other, again and again and again, like a heartbeat, pushing us forward through every single day of our lives, leading us to some greater destiny. And that heartbeat has led you all right here where you are now, to this very second, to this very moment. And it will lead you far, far beyond here throughout the rest of your lives. And the thing that you all have to remember is that none of that is by accident. You created this moment. No one else did. Yes, you have loved ones, family and friends who are out here in the audience who supported you, who helped you in ways that I cannot even imagine, and they are of vital importance. But their support would not have had an outlet if you had not decided to make the change that you decided to make. They could not have offered help if you had not every single day pushed yourself in a direction where you even needed help. That is a very powerful thing. So I want to stress to all of you, above all else that you come out of here with today, be proud of that. Be proud of the decisions that you have made. Be proud of your success. Claim it, own it, carry it forward with you as you go beyond these halls. And don't ever forget it. Don't ever make light of it. Don't ever lose sight of what you chose and what you have accomplished right here today. You are here today because you had strength. You are here today because you had determination. You are here today because for day after day after day after day, you would not be stopped from getting here. There are times in our life for modesty. There are times in our life for humbleness. There are times in our life for humility. Today ain't that day. Today is not the day where you sit quietly and just shrug it off as, oh, I just did. No, claim it today. All of you, be proud of who you are today, because I know everyone out there is amazingly proud of you. Revel in who you are and what you have done. Stand in utter and complete awe of yourselves today. I don't know all of you personally. I've just met you, but I guarantee I know your story. I know what you did to get here. And above all else, I wish you all the world. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Jason. I would like to welcome Vice President for Student Services and Enrollment Management, Ms. Joanne Sears, to the podium.
Thank you, President Morton. It is my great pleasure this afternoon to recognize the President's Award recipients for the class of 2018. These graduates have accomplished a truly remarkable academic goal. They have all obtained a 4.0 cumulative grade point average during their time at Cape Fear Community College, a really wonderful accomplishment. As I call your name, graduates, would you please stand and remain standing? Daniel P. Ennis, Gabriela de Oliveira. Give them a round of applause. For those of you who may not realize, that is straight A's, folks. So we are so proud of these graduates, as we are of all of our class of 2018. Thank you. You may be seated.
Are we ready? You ready? Now we come to the focal point of today's ceremony, the awarding of credentials. Cape Fear Community College Marine Technology Chair, Mr. Jason Rogers, will be announcing our graduates with the assistance of Ms. Terica White, Executive Secretary, Vocational and Technical Education. Please note that our graduates will be announced in program order. Graduates, please prepare to receive your degrees, diplomas, and certificates. Let's get excited. Let's go.
Joseph Lakota Inscore, Associate in Arts. Jennifer Nicole VK, Associate in Arts. Ramona LaShawn McClendis, Associate in Arts. Alexander B. Parks, Associate in Science. Samantha Maria Aviles Sofield, Associate in General Education. Diana Tran, Associate in Science. Thomas D. Brown, Air Conditioning, Heating, and Refrigeration Technology Diploma. Ethan Dahl, Associate in Applied Science, Automotive Systems Technology, Automotive Systems Technology Certificate. Connor P. Kilgore, Associate in Applied Science, Automotive Systems Technology. Brian N. Oglesby, Associate in Applied Science, Chemical Technology. Robert Ray Laneza, Jr., Collision Repair and Refinishing Technology Diploma. Maya Quattlebaum Paget, Associate in Applied Science, Computer Technology Integration. Seth M. Smith, Associate in Applied Science, Computer Technology Integration, Information Technology, Computer Forensics Certificate. Kurt E. LaRose, Associate in Applied Science, Computer Integrated Machining, Computer Integrated Machining Certificate. Clarissa Michelle Watts, Associate in Applied Science, Computer Integrated Machining, Computer Integrated Machining Certificate. Tucker J. Whitfield, Associate in Applied Science, Computer Integrated Machining. Devoyle E. Devane, Jr., Associate Automotive Systems Technology. Tyler M. Medlin, Associate in Applied Science, Computer Integrated Machining. Brian Andrew Stinchula, Associate in Applied Science, Computer Integrated Machining, Computer Integrated Machining Certificate. Corey A. Abercrombie, Associate in Applied Science, Computer Integrated Machining, Computer Integrated Machining Certificate. Thomas Brett Council, Associate in Applied Science, Computer Integrated Machining. Alexander E. Flowers, Associate in Applied Science, Computer Integrated Machining, Computer Machining Certificate. Scott Davis Upchurch, Associate in Applied Science, Construction Management Technology. Samuel S. Pugh, Associate in Applied Science, Construction Management Technology. Clifford K. Moss, Associate in Applied Science, Construction Management, Construction Management Technology Certificate. Richard G. Hilburn, Associate in Applied Science, Construction Management Technology. Benjamin L. West, Associate in Applied Science, Construction Management Technology. Aaron Alex Holt, Associate in Applied Science, Construction Management Technology. Thomas S. Adal, Associate in Applied Science, Construction Management Technology, Construction Management Technology Certificate. James D. Huckabee, Associate in Applied Science, Construction Management Technology, Construction Management Technology Certificate. Jose Antonio Huerta, Associate in Applied Science, Construction Management Technology. Alexander C. Eaton, Associate in Applied Science, Diesel and Heavy Equipment Technology. Nicholas M. Martin, Associate in Applied Science, Diesel and Heavy Equipment Technology. Tamil Cardell Mosley, Associate in Applied Science, Electrical System Technology. Associate in General Education, Electrical Systems Technology Certificate. Morgan Rachel Meyer, Associate in Applied Science, Electrical System Technology. Derek J. Carroza, Associate in Applied Science, Electrical System Technology, Electrical Systems Technology Certificate. Serena Marie Negron, Associate in Applied Science, Electronics Engineering Technology, Electronics Engineering Tech Certificate. Ron Bryce Wade, Associate in Applied Science, Film and Video Production Technology. Jonathan Martin Cowan, Associate in Applied Science, Film and Video Production Technology. Christopher J. Bell, Associate in Applied Science, Film and Video Production Technology. Bradley Taylor Bobbitt, Associate in Applied Science, Computer Technology Integration, Information Technology Operating System Administration Certificate. Marcin Rafal Pashkovsky, Associate in Applied Science, Information Technology Diploma, Information Technology Certificate. Christopher G. Bradley, Associate in Applied Science, Computer Technology Integration, Information Technology, Network Administration Diploma, Operating System Administration Certificate. David M. Beam, Associate in Applied Science, Information Technology Web Development Diploma, Information Technology, Information Systems Administration Diploma, Information Technology Software Development Diploma, Information Technology Software Development Certificate, Information Technology Web Development Certificate, Information Technology Database Program and Administration Certificate, David Wins. Robert W. Padovich III, Associate in Applied Science, Computer Technology Integration, Information Technology Information System Security Diploma, Information Technology Computer Forensics Certificate, Information Technology Info System Security Certificate, Information Technology Certificate. Dan M. Jacobo, Associate in Applied Science, Information Technology Network Administration Diploma, Information Technology Computer Forensics Certificate, Information Technology Network Administration Certificate, Information Technology Certificate. John Michael King, Associate in Applied Science, Information Technology Diploma, Information System Security Diploma, Computer Forensics Certificate. Cassandra Botello, Associate in Applied Science, Information Technology, Associate in General Education, Information Technology Diploma, Information Technology Certificate. Stephen Anthony Carver, Associate in Applied Science, Computer Technology Integration. Tracy Michelle Hargett, Associate in Applied Science, Information Technology Diploma, Information Technology Certificate. James E. L. Scheidel, Associate in Applied Science, Information Technology, Computer Integrated Technology. Leroy Moody Jr., Associate in Applied Science, Computer Technology Integration, Information Technology Network Administration Diploma, System Administration Diploma, Information Technology Certificate, Cisco Networking Certificate, Operating Systems Administration Certificate, Network Technology Certificate. Catherine E. Ancarlo, Associate in Applied Science, Interior Design. Alexis Nicole Bellamy Ward, Associate in Applied Science, Interior Design. Jessica L. Hall, Associate in Applied Science, Interior Design. Anita Christine Oates, Associate in Applied Science, Interior Design. Kyle Thomas Amon, Associate in Applied Science, Marine Technology. Jonas Ray Barcoma, Associate in Applied Science, Marine Technology. William A. Barr, Associate in Applied Science, Marine Technology. Gabriela D. Olaveda, Associate in Applied Science, Marine Technology. Sandra Michelle Edwards, Associate in Applied Science, Marine Technology. Michael Timothy Ford, Associate in Applied Science, Marine Technology, Associate in General Education. Gene Alexander Fulcher, Jr., Associate in Applied Science, Marine Technology, Associate in General Education. Lindsay Nicole Golden, Associate in Applied Science, Marine Technology. Morgan Hudgens, Associate in Applied Science, Marine Technology. Billy L. Jones, Associate in Applied Science, Marine Technology. Colin Joseph Nomchek, Associate in Applied Science, Marine Technology. Ginger A. Zabo, Associate in Applied Science, Marine Technology. Ashley Lane Wells, Associate in Applied Science, Marine Technology. Michelle L. Weigert, Associate in Applied Science, Marine Technology. Jeffrey Devon Bradford, Associate in Applied Science, Mechanical Engineering Technology. Brad Warren Miracle, Associate in Applied Science, Mechanical Engineering Technology. Aaron Quinn Nolan, Associate in Applied Science, Mechanical Engineering Technology. Daniel E. Smith, Associate in Applied Science, Mechanical Engineering Technology. Adam Wilson, Associate in Applied Science, Mechanical Engineering Technology. Cameron M. Grays, Associate in Applied Science, Mechatronics Engineering Technology. Gage C. Gatone, Associate in Applied Science, Mechatronics Engineering Technology. Daniel Ennis, Associate in Applied Science, Nuclear Technology. Mikhail S. Roberts, Associate in Applied Science, Nuclear Technology. Stephen B. Sofield IV, Associate in Applied Science, Nuclear Technology. Joshua Ryan Kavanaugh, Associate in Applied Science, Sustainable Technologies, Sustainability Technology Certificate, Sustainability Technologies, Sustainability Building Technology Certificate. Philip M. Tasul, Associate in Applied Science, Sustainability Technologies, Sustainability Technologies Renewable Energy Tech Certificate, Sustainability Technologies Building Technology Certificate, Sustainability Technology Certificate. Obina Chibuzu Onu, Information Technology Web Development Certificate. You saved that one for last, didn't you? You saved that one for last, I think.
Are you ready? It's that time. Graduates, please stand. The faculty and staff of Cape Fear Community College have duly certified that the candidates for graduation assembled here have faithfully fulfilled all the requirements for graduation as prescribed in their respective programs of study. Therefore, by the authority vested in me by the State of North Carolina, the State Board of Community Colleges, and the Board of Trustees of Cape Fear Community College, I hereby convey all the rights, privileges, and honors appertaining to the graduates of Cape Fear Community College. Graduates, you may move your tassel from right to left. Graduates, please turn and face your family and friends. Honored guests, I present to you the Cape Fear Community College class of 2018. Turn around. Graduates, would you please recognize your family and friends for the tremendous support they have given you? Graduates, if you would please be seated. Thank you for attending today's ceremony and helping us to celebrate the success of our Cape Fear Community College graduates. For safety reasons, I ask that you please remain seated until all of our graduates have left the stage. And if you keep your eyes on the screen behind me, you will see a graduate participating in our CFCC recessional tradition, otherwise known as the dance cam. When they go down the hall, you'll be able to see it on the screen. This concludes our 2018 Cape Fear Community College commencement ceremony. Thank you and congratulations.